All right, I've got something that I want to talk to you about today. Something quick, but I noticed a problem this week. I was with a room full of leaders, and I said, "How's it going?" And more than one person, more than three people, more than five people said, "I'm tired." And it kind of threw me back. I thought, "You're tired?" And this group is in their busiest season right now, which obviously we all get a little bit tired, but they should be energized and excited. And so I said, "Tell me more. Why are you tired?" And they said, "Well, we feel like there's never enough hours in the day to get done what we need to get done. And feel like we're constantly playing from behind. And to be honest, I feel defeated." And two words came to my brain as I was sitting with them: rest and recharge. And so we did a little impromptu conversation about how to take care of ourselves as leaders. Because sometimes we can just jump into grind mode and we can just go, but we're not taking care of ourselves as leaders. So rest and recharge are very important. Let's talk about these two for a minute, because maybe you're dealing with this too. Well, the first question I would ask you is, how are you resting right now? Now, let's give a little bit of an outline to resting, because that can mean different things. How are you shutting your brain down? If you're thinking about your job, your business, your work every day, all 7 days of the week for 24 hours a day, and your brain feels like one of those mice on the wheel, I'm sure you probably feel pretty burnt out. I'm sure you probably feel like, if I got to think about another thing, I'm going to explode. You need some rest. That's what you need. You need some rest. You need some moments where you shut your mind down. And again, that can look different. For you, it might be going to your favorite spot on the beach that's near your house and pulling out a lawn chair and just sitting there on the beach. Would you use a lawn chair on the beach? I mean, I guess a beach chair. You do you, whichever one you want. Or maybe it is going to the backyard and pulling out a lawn chair and sitting down and just taking some time to clear your mind. Maybe for you, it's a nap. Maybe you're a napper. I'm a Sunday napper. When I can get one in, I love taking naps. But that's a way to just shut my brain down for a period of time. Because what happens is when we do those routine shutdowns, when we do those rests, it's kind of like a reboot, a reset. We start to see things in a different way. We're able to separate from the chaos of the moment and get some clarity to reapproach things. So when are you resting is the first thing that I think about and that I shared with them. The second thing is, how are you recharging? You got to find things that fill up your cup. You got to find things that remind you of your why, that bring excitement. There's a number of different ways I do this. Hobbies can do this for you, can recharge you, can refuel you. Things I do with my kids. We go to the arcade sometimes. I love going to the arcade with the kids. And I wouldn't say that's exactly rest. I mean, there's like a lot of loud noises, everything's dinging, tickets are coming out of the machine like crazy. Yeah, it's fun for me. It's fun to remind me that these two kids are part of the reason why I work so hard and do what I do and go after it. You gotta find ways to recharge you, to remind you of your purpose. There's probably things you do in the organization that recharge you. Speaking, hitting the stage, recharges me. It gets me excited. My brain isn't necessarily turned off. I'm not slowing down, but it recharges me. It fills up my cup to have to do some of the administrative things that I might have to do on a day-to-day basis. Can I share a secret with you? I hate paperwork. I hate busy paperwork. But there is some busy paperwork that's necessary. So I got to make sure I'm putting things in my week that are recharging me, that are getting me excited and ready to go after it. So that's just the question I have for you today. Kind of a two-part question. How are you resting? How are you recharging? And when you start putting that into your routine, you're going to start finding that you got more energy to go after what matters, and you won't feel tired all of the time. So I can't wait to be back with that group of leaders at the end of this month and just see how their rest and how their recharges are going in this season. I hope that's helpful to you. I'll see you tomorrow.